Hi, everyone. I wanted to talk about friends with benefits today and how my idea and my definition of it has changed throughout the past 30 years. Friends with benefits is really nothing new. This has been around since who knows when. I remember this song called Night Moves by Bob Seger, where he says, I used her, she used me, but neither one cared. We were getting our share, working on our night moves. This concept is been in existence since probably the beginning of time. And over time, since who knows when, it has morphed into being sugar coated and called friends with benefits. So it took the sting out of a hookup or a piece into friends with benefits. But and that's great. And that's fine if that's your cup of tea. But for me, a friend, definition of friend is someone who I call when I'm not feeling too good, and someone who will sit beside you when you're in the hospital, maybe after surgery, calls you when you checks on you when you're going through a divorce or having a tough time. That's a friend to me. So anyways, they started to sugarcoat it. Oh, we can be friends with benefits. And the person fails to tell you is that there really is not going to be a friendship. They'll pretend there is, and they'll pretend they care, but it's only to get the benefit of non-committed sexual relations. And that's just the way it is. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. It's simply hooking up. And that's okay for some people, but eventually for one of the people that yearns for more in their life or may have, dealt with some traumas, etc., and realize maybe I'm worth more. That person, becomes conflicted and says, I want more. And the person who wants only the benefit says, but this is going so good, and but everything is so perfect, and why would you want to change things, and it's better without feelings. So that's the way it is. It's society just put a little sugar on the coating, and that's what we have been led to believe, that this is great. And it is great for some people. You get out of a divorce and you need to a release. Sometimes that's what you need. But over time, if you choose, like what I did, to delve into dealing with situations and delve into healing, and after I did a lot of work on myself, I realized I am worth so much more. It's glad that I'm scratching your itch and you're scratching mine, but come on, I'm a human being. I have feelings. And sometimes I just need to cry. And friends, that's what my friends are there for. And plus, my people I'm friends with would not expect me to be intimate with them. There's a fine line that you don't cross when you're friends. But listen to this. So after many years of, in-depth therapy and working on my previous traumas, I said to myself, I have to change my mindset. And I am worthy of love and kindness and all of that other good stuff that comes along with a true, healthy, intimate relationship. So I had to change my mindset, and I said, I'm only going to be naked with someone that I am friends with, and that gets to know the people most important to me, and I get to know the people most important to them. So last year I met someone and felt like I was at home with that person. In fact, his sister was best friends with my sister in high school, and him and I had never met because we're not the same age. We're 5 years apart. And so I told him, I said, I'm not sleeping with anyone until this person meets my family and I meet theirs, and we know it's kosher and that we all get along. And he agreed. And the week after our first date, he came to my birthday party at my sister's house and met everyone. And there was a mutual camaraderie, and I said, this is good. It's going to work, because I wanted to invest in someone that would be part of my life and mesh well with my loved ones. So it was not until after we, hung out with my family and I met his, that we progressed into that direction, and then we got engaged and we got married. And we talked about this the other day, and I said, he's absolutely my best friend. He is my person. He has my back, and I can't imagine. I wish I would have met him years ago. But there was a lot of work to be done on my behalf, and I had to be ready for it. My heart had to heal enough to allow something absolutely wonderful in. And I just realized that I am so very lucky to spend every single day with my absolute best friend. And we get the benefit of waking up together and falling asleep together. And whether there's, intimate time or not, I absolutely get to kiss this person goodnight, and I get to see him. And so I had to do the work, but he said, yeah, we're friends, we're best friends, plus we get the benefit of all that other good stuff, and we're there for one another. And when he's having a bad day, I'm there for him. When I'm having a bad day, he's there for me. And I just can't imagine being with anyone else, and he feels the same way. We're on the same page, and that's most important. And he listens to me. If I have a concern, he takes care of it, and that's all there is to it. I don't have a lot of concerns. But he's my person, and I'm his person, and I now know what it's like to, when someone says, I'm with my best friend, I can say that. If I had to clear out all that other stuff, and I had to change my mindset, and I had to say, I'm not doing friends with benefits with someone I'm not friends with. And I'll take care of my own needs regarding that. And it wasn't until I met my now husband that I realized how much more life could be when you have your partner with you. I just can't believe it. So that's what I wanted to say, is friends with benefits is just, it really is no friends involved. That person, has a need. They want you to meet their physical need, but they have no intention of ever taking care of any needs outside of sexual. They really, you might say to them, it's hook up, or you go see them, and then you're laying there and you talk, but they're really not listening. Because when they're done, they're done. And that's it. And you might spend the night, but they really aren't no other needs are going to be met in that situation. So that's what I wanted to talk about. I hope this video helps someone. Like I said, if that works for you, that works for you. But after all the work I did, it would never work for me again. So I have a friend. My best friend is my husband. We get the benefit of being together. He's the only person that I ever want to kiss for the rest of my life. And that's it. So I hope everyone's having a good day, and we'll talk with you soon. Bye-bye.